So hello friends, so in this video we will learn about how to append multiple sheets into one file. So how we can do that? Suppose like we have a certain data here which is like product names and sales of the salesman. It is of January, it is of February, March, April, May, June. So these are our data. So we want to make it into one sheet, and that will be in a vertical way, like whichever like whatever will the data, we will take them in vertical manner and in a one sheet. So how we can do that? So for that, first of all, we have to close this data. It's a sales data. The name of this sheet, the name of this file, Excel file, is sales data, and here are the month. So what I will do, I will close this, then I will open a new file here. So I already have a new file here open, so we'll just go there, and from there we have to go to that sheet. So first of all, we have to close that sheet. That's very important. So I will go to the file from here, and not from file, I will just open it. Oh, not this, it is already open. So from in this file, what we will do, we will go to the data, and from data I will go to new query. So this feature will be available in new Excel, new Microsoft Excel versions. So from files we go to from Excel workbooks. So we go there and click on it, then it will ask about that. So we already have this sales data folder, and this inside that there is a sales data. That's the name of our Excel file that we have stored. So we just click on that. So now we have all the sheets of that file. So whichever sheet we want to be add and append in our query, so we can select that. So we'll go there and say select multiple items. So in that case, we will take all the sheets, April, from wherever you like to start. I will start from January, February, and then I will take March, then I will take April, May and June. So I will all these sheets. So now there are two options, load and transform data. So like in this version, we there is a transform data, and in earlier version there were edit sheets. So this time we have to click on this transform data from here. So then we will click that. So now Power Query editor will open. So we have a Power Query editor here. Now we have to append all these sheets. So to append all these sheets, we go here in the home tab in the append queries and just open it from here, and then we will say append queries as new. So from here we have to take append queries as new, and when we click over this, so it will ask is 2 table or more than, or 3 or more table. In our case it's more than 2 tables, so we will take 3 and more tables, and now we will start adding all these tables. So first of all this, then I will take this add, then I will take this add, then I will take this add. I think it is already added, so we have to delete this, then add, then add. So we have taken all these sheets and then press OK. Now all these sheets are added here. So now we have to put it in our Excel sheets in this manner. So there are two options. Either we will click on close and load. If we will press on close and load here, then it will save the data in 7 sheets. So in first sheet it will show the data of first month, second month, 6th month, then it will append them. So in that case we just need our final result, what we will get. So for that we will go close and load data, and then when we will click it, it will ask what do you want to do. So in that case we have to put click on this only create connection. So first of all it will create connection, then I will click load, then we have all these sheets here, queries. So we have all the queries which we have created, that will be there, but we only need this one. So I will go there and right click over this and then say load to, and from here I will take table and press load. So now we have appended data in our sheets. So this is the way we can use append our data and show multiple sheets in one file. That's all. Thank you. So friends, in this video of Power Query, we will learn about how to append data in the same sheet. Earlier we have learned about how to append data in in different sheet, like in different file, but this time we will do it in the same sheet. So how we can do it, let's check it out. So this is our question here, and we have to append data in the same sheet. So here we have tables, different table, like January table, February table, March table. So like this is our sales table of March, then we have April table, then May table, and your June table. So these are our table. So now what we will do, we will append all these data in the same sheet. So before that, what we will do, we will go to the Jan and click on our table, then we will go to data, and from data I will convert it into table. So I will just click from table, and this will create a query. So it will convert it into a query, and first of all it will convert it to a table, then it will convert this table into a query. So it is taking time, no response is showing. Maybe just wait for 2-4 minutes, it will be done. So it will showing now. Create a table, my table as header, and click OK. So now this will open a new screen, which is your Power Query screen. This is called Power Query Editor. Now what we will do, okay, so here is our first query. So I just give this query a name, and the name is Jan, and just come out, and then I will go here, and then I will say close and load. So it will ask, I will say only create connection. This time we do not need the output, so I will just click on only create connection and load. So our first query is created. Then I will go to February. Similarly I will do there. Then I will go to data, then from table. Okay. So our second Power Query is creating. And then I will give another name, which is Feb, and then again I will say close and load, and we again create a connection for that. Only create connection this time, we do not want the output. Similarly I take the third one, again I will do the 3 only here, and then I will go again from table, from my table as a header. Okay, then I will write down the March, and just close and just click close and load to, and create a connection again. Only create connection and load. So now we have taken 3 tables here. So now we will append these data. So then I will go to the data again, and then I will go to your new query, and from combine queries I will say append. So when I will click append, so it's open a table. So we have more than 2 tables, so that's why I will take 3 and more, and then I will take this. It will the same way like what we have done earlier. The same screen is up here. So January add, then I will take second, add, then I will take third, add, and press OK. So now a new query is made, and which will append the data of all 3 tables which we have taken. And now what we will do, we will just close and load because we need the output. So I just click close and load. Now we have this new append with the name append new sheet is open, where we have data of all the 3 sheets. So this is the way we can do when we have to do it in a same file, but if we have to do the in different file, then we have another video which we have made earlier. So friends, now in this video we will learn about a quick method how we can append multiple sheets into in a same sheet by using a very quick method. So like we have a data, as we know, is in June, January, February, March, April, whatever data is there. So what we will do, I will click on January and just convert it into a table. So I will click here and press Ctrl T from my keyboard, and my data will be converted into a table. Similarly, I will go to February. Here also I convert it into table. So I am converting all my data into table. Here also Ctrl T. So whatever number of data you want to append, you have to first of all convert it into table. So converting it is, we have to convert through Ctrl T from our keyboard, and my table as a header, and take that. Similarly in March, Ctrl T, header. Similarly June, Ctrl T, OK. So now we have converted all our data into table. Now what we need to do, I will click on data now, and after data, clicking on data, I will ask about a new query, and this time we have to create a blank query. For creating a blank query, I will go to from data source, and here we will find a blank query. So in data, we have to just check is from where we will find out. We will go to data, then we will go to new query, then from other source we will take a blank query. So now we will create a blank query. So it is just uploading our Power Query editor. It is taking a bit time. Now we have a Power Query editor on our screen. So this is Power Query editor. Now this query name is query 1. So what we will do, we will change its name. I just click over here and change its name to append tables. So whatever tables we have, it will append them. And here in our formula bar, I will click here and write a formula here. It's an easy way to do that. I will press equal to, then I will type Excel, and it is case sensitive, so EXCL, Excel should be in capital, and then I will type current dot current, and the workbook should be in capital, W should be in capital, and bracket open, bracket close, and then press enter. So it's showing some error. Okay, I haven't put an Excel here, it should be complete Excel. Bracket open, bracket close. I will again write the formula. Excel workbook, and then I will press enter. So like we have all the tables which we have selected is there now. So Excel dot current workbook, bracket open and bracket close. Then I will go here and click over this, or either so it will converting our data into appended form. So it is showing the number of our whatever number of like headings we have, that will show that, and then I will click over here, and now we have all the data here. Now what we will do, we will press close and load from here, and now we have a new data in an appended form shown in a separate sheet. So this is our data here, and all the detail will be here. So hello friends, in this video tutorial of Power Query, we will learn about how to append data which are in multiple sheets and they have a different column name, and sometimes the column name is the same but their positioning is different. Let's see, like we have a sheet 1 here, we have a data here, it's like sheet 3 here, we have a date, salesman and unit here. If we will go to sheet 1, we have a salesman here but their position is different. If we will compare with sheet 3, in this sheet our salesman position is in second, our in sheet 1 its position is in 1, and all columns are different from our third sheet. Similarly, in your sheet 2 we have salesman here but month and target are there. So we have data in multiple sheets but their position, sometimes their position is different, and sometimes we have new column there. So how we can append such data? To append such data, first of all we have to close this, we have to save this, and then just close this and open a new file, Control N. So we have a new, and I will just close this file, and we have a new file here. Then I will go in this new file in the home tab. Now we have to go from here to data, and as we are using the Power Query, so all function of Power Query in data. So and then I will new query, then from table I will take from Excel workbook. We have to take this and we have to find out the position of that file. Our position of that file is in sales data, is in a folder sales data. We have already made a sales data different column with the name. So I just click over this. So when I click over this, it will show me the 3 sheets in that file. So first one is this, second one is this, and third one is this, and they have different data. So I will just click here, select multiple items. First of all I will click on sheet 1, then I will click on sheet 2, and then I will click on sheet 3. So all 3 sheets are selected now. Then I will go to transform data. After clicking on transform data, we have all the 3 sheets here, and then I will go here in our home tab in Power Query, append queries, and here is a button. We will just click over that and append query as new. So what we have to press, append query as new. So we will just click over this. Now it will ask 2 tables or more. In our case it's more than 2, it's 3 tables, so 3 or more. So now we have 3 available tables. So I will click on sheet 1 and just add this. Actually it's already added, so I just remove this. Then I will click on sheet 2 and add this, then sheet 3 and add this. So our all 3 sheets are added here. Then I will press OK. So after pressing OK, we have data from different sheets in our one table only. So we have created a one table, and where there is no values, like in the case when we are not finding any value, so it will give a null value there. So it will append all these. So I will just close and load now. So after pressing close and do, we have a table here. So this date have all the detail of our, like all the sheets, and in this sheet 5 we have find our appended data. So this gives us a picture about our data. That's all in this video. So friends, in this Power Query tutorial we will learn about how to append data from different sheets and from different sources, like if data is from a SQL database, or either it's from your XML file, CSV file, Excel file. So if you want to append them, how we can do that? So like if we go to data and then we will go to new query, in from tables we can append it from Excel workbook, from CSV, from XML, from text, from folders. So in this way we can append data from multiple sources. So first of all we will take our from Excel workbook. So we already have a workbook here, 2 workbook, sales data. So we will take this one. After taking this, they have 3 sheets, so I will just click over here and I will take its first sheet, and then I will take its second sheet, and like I am just taking the 2 sheets from this file. Then I will go to load to, just click over this button here, and like the button just beside that. Then I will go to load to, and I will just create a connection here, only create a connection, and then press load. So now this data is converted into a query. It has 2 sheets. Then I will again go to new query, and this time from from Excel workbook I will take the second file here. Just click over this, it's import. Now it have 7 sheets. I will take 2-3 sheets from here also, first, second, and 3 sheets from here. Then I will go to load to, and create a connection again, only create connection, load. So they are added in our query. Then from files, and this time I will take a text file from text. So I already have 2 text file here, so I will taking the second one here. Click over this, so it will again ask, it show our text file here. Then I will go here, load to again, and this time I will again create a connection. So every time we are creating a connection here and load. So we have different sheets and file added here in our Power Query editor. So now what we need to do, we need to append them, we have to add them. For adding them, I go to the new query again, and in the combine combination we have an append function here. So we have this function here, so I will go there and just click append. So after clicking on append, so it will ask 2 tables or more than 2. So in our case it's more than 2, so 3 and more. So I double click first one, then I will go to the second sheet, double click this one, then double click apparel, this one, and last one. So we have added all the files, and then I will press OK from my keyboard. So after clicking OK from my keyboard, all these files will be added and appended in one file. Then I can click on close button here, close and load. So all files will be added. So let's see it. So now we have this our answer in an appended format. So that's all in this video. So now we will learn how we can add multiple files from a folder. The only thing is that those files should be in a same format. Like if it's in Excel format, that's in Excel. If it's in CSV, all files should be in CSV. So it will take all files with the similar format from a folder. So how we can append all the files with the same extension from a particular folder, from a single folder. So let's see how we can do this. So we go to first of all data, and after going to data we have a new query here. So we will go here, and from new query, from files we will take from folder. So we have to select that particular folder, or even give the path of that folder where certain files are added. So from folder I will go there. So this is our folder, from monthly folder. So first of all I would like to show you its which files are there in that folder. So I just open this and just go to my sales data, and this is our sales monthly folder. So we have these files: January, February, March, April, May. Okay, so all these are file here. So I just open one file and show you how its file look. So what data they have. So these files have such data. So these files have like some salesman, product, month, and sales. Similarly we have data in the other sheets also. So we have different files, and like if you will go to June file, here we have the data like salesman, product. So we have data of different salesmen according to month and their sales. So how we can append them from a folder. So now we have gone to data, new, from files, and then I will go to from folders. So I will take that particular folder, sales folder. So we have to take the path of that folder wherever we have put all these files. So I click on the sales monthly and then click OK. Now we have window and it is showing name of all the file. All files are XLSV, XLSX extensions. So what we need to do, we go here in the combine and say combine and transform data. After doing this, a new screen will open. So first line, I will just click over this and then just press OK. So now it's sheets evaluating. Sheet 1 is evaluating the data, and now this converted into a Power Query editor. Now we can see all the data appended in one file, and what we need to do, we need just click close and load from here. So after clicking this, we have file data from all the files. So January, February, March, May, whatever number of fees like month we have, so it added all the data.